Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I am waiting on Suzy Woozy. She's just running a little bit behind this morning. Hey, Donna. It's just me and Precious today. Excuse me. Suzy's was getting ready. She's coming. So, what's up with y'all today, Donna? I went. Oh, there she is.
Hi.
Hey. Oh, your hat is cute.
Where's that?
I looked everywhere for one. I couldn't find one.
Well, I'm going to turn
I went to 3 stores.
This was the way they wore it in A Christmas Story, where he went, how. My hair is wet.
And I don't have a sweater either.
What do you mean?
I got a brooch.
It was like a candy cane. Is anybody here besides us?
Donna's here.
Who?
Donna.
Hi, Donna. Well, I'm trying. I had a Christmas sweater all picked out, but I don't know where I put it. So this is my used one. I had one that's just it was just a Christmas scene.
Hey, Pearl. Pearl's here.
Hi, Pearl. I'm talking about supplements while we talk.
That one is cute. It's got a koala on it. Pearl says, Happy Hanukkah.
Thanks. Well, I celebrate Christmas and Hanukkah.
You double dipping.
We're double dipping. We don't miss an opportunity to celebrate here because I don't really belong. I don't do religion as a religion, if you know what I mean. I have relatives who lit a menorah, so Tony bought me a menorah light, and now I have relatives that like Christmas, so I'm good cool with that too. We do Christmas.
Popo Joe is here.
Hi.
How's it going, Joe? How's Renee?
I'm checking that it's not anything illegal.
Oh, that's gross. My diabetic pills are that big, so I can't do all the supplements.
If you see me having issues. Anyway, yeah. When people say
Merry Christmas to you too, girl.
I have coffee and I have a side of supplement.
I have to tell my sister, I do not have a Christmas tree.
My dogs are hungry, by the way.
Why don't you go feed them?
I'm gonna.
So they don't aggravate you all during the show.
I'm gonna. They're gonna get that.
Y'all believe that I have no tree?
Oh, you know what? We don't have one either this year. But I was thinking of doing it today because I have a tiny one. Is that cool?
Right.
All right, I'll be right back.
I tell you. Hey, Jane, how are you? Suzy the elf, you right. Good morning. Joe, it's going to be cold here tomorrow, like in Baton Rouge, where Chris is at. The wind chill is going to be like 0, and it's going to be about 20 degrees. So, we're not used to that here. I mean, it's crazy. Hey, Renee, how are you? Suzy went to feed her dogs. She'll be right back.
I'm here. I'm really kind of listening.
She's there. She's listening, so don't talk about her. We can't talk about it today.
Don't talk about it.
That's pretty sucky that we can't talk about her. I still haven't gotten a notification on my phone that we're live. That's crazy.
Oh, ain't that special?
I know. Isn't that special? All right, YouTube, you got to do better than that.
Oh, gosh. I'm so late with this. Here, let's put this on so it looks festive.
So what are you doing today, Suzy? Are you baking Christmas cookies?
Well, you mean instead of going to the emergency room?
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know what we're gonna do. I have some cookies to make, but if I make them today, they might not like.
Well, I have to make all my stuff today. After I go run to the shop to mail one package, but it's my fault. I slowed down and listened again because I was busy baking cakes and brittle and all that other stuff for other people.
You're old when your spouse gives you a heating pad for Christmas.
I can't hear you. What?
Did you know you're old when your spouse gives you a heating pad and you're so happy?
Yes. Oh my God.
I'm getting
Oh
so.
my God. Joe said tomorrow it's going to be 6 degrees there with a minus 10 wind chill.
Where
Hey,
does he live?
Jessica.
He moved to the North Pole. What's going on?
He's in Alabama. I'm telling you, we're going to have a 0 wind chill tomorrow.
You guys, you got gypped when you moved south. You should have moved north.
I know.
A lot better.
Let's see. Renee is
I'm gonna
here.
put the chat on in the comments. Which just says I have no comments. Okay, send it. Hi. She has a new grandbaby.
She got a nice present for Christmas.
Congratulations.
A baby boy.
That's awesome. That's a good gift.
Congratulations.
That's
He's
a good
a
gift.
little one.
You didn't even have to buy it. It's awesome. I'm gonna try to put myself on an easel.
Okay. Thank you, Jessica.
We'll see if you can see me, or you might just see the top of the hat, and I'll really look like an elf.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to see just the top of the hat. Jennifer Hayes is here.
Hey, Miss Hayes, stop it, Jorgie.
Are we going for a milkshake today, Jennifer?
Please knock it off, Martin. Stop it.
Yeah, I might hear hammering because Garrett is outside putting like tin stuff around the bottom of the house. We have a very old elevated frame house, and so we have to put stuff around the house when it gets this cold, or we will have frozen pipes. So, I mean, we're not prepared like you guys are for the cold weather. Listen to me, weather. The cold weather. The cold weather. So.
I don't know that every one of us is prepared anyway. You know, you're never really prepared. I mean, like you're prepared because you have heat, and some places I imagine don't have heat. Do I have to my hair well?
Right, but I mean, your houses are pretty much prepared, like your pipes and stuff are not.
Okay, my neighbor 3 houses down, her pipes froze the other year. I mean, yeah, we have heating and insulation usually, but our houses on the street are from the 30s. They're really old, or you know, I'm gonna say most of them are and haven't been renovated. Some of them have. A couple of them have over the years been renovated. But, you know, I live in an old drafty house. And the insulation from the outside is like basically a wood door and some glass. I'm in the back. It's freezing.
Right. Jane said for us not to complain. She says it's negative 25 degrees Celsius. It feels like 40 degrees Celsius with the wind. And 40 degrees Celsius and 40 degrees Fahrenheit are the same thing. Jane. Oh, my God, Jane. Oh, girl, get you a heating blanket.
Well, see, this is the thing. You know, even if you stay in by like a pellet stove and you're like toasty, how does your car not freeze up? And like, how do you get around like that? Everybody must have a heated garage or something for a car, or maybe they have heated blankets that they put on the car engine. I can't imagine a car can freeze up.
I think, according to our weatherman, who acted like a mechanic yesterday, he was saying like, where our cars aren't used to that, like I don't know, like if a car is used to it or something, that it's not as bad, like that we should, you know, heat up our cars for like 2 hours. I mean, 10 minutes at least before we try to. I don't know anything about.
How long did they say for you? You said 2 what?
I mean, 10 minutes.
Okay. I have to check my car to make sure that it's still working because I parked the wrong way on the driveway and I haven't used it in over a week. And my battery usually does. If this dog doesn't stop barking, I might consider them being a gift. No, he's really.
Oh, there went Suzy. Oh, Renee, hope it all goes well for you, honey. Yeah, I'm sure you can get weak from, you know, having a cast on. Up there she is. Oh, wait.
I want to wait for a second. What are you doing? I know, like, maybe the love is.
Wow. Jane says all cars in Canada have a battery insulated to help start it. It's not standard in the United States.
Battery installed. It's not standard in the USA, but it's okay. Well, you mean did she mean installed or like an extra battery, like a battery for the battery, or an insulated one? Do you want to go? You want to go out and play? Why don't you both go play? That would be good.
I don't know. I read that wrong. So Our cars have batteries. Did you mean? Oh, a battery heater. She said a battery heater.
Okay.
Okay,
You know,
that makes sense. I guess so with those temperatures.
I'm throwing out like various that it would be
Huh?
reasonable. I'm throwing out, just tossing out the ideas of it would be, cheaper to live in various places, right? So, one of them was Vermont, and I got it. Are you nuts? You can't even start the car in winter there. So I thought, okay,
Right. Yeah, Greg. Good
well,
morning.
getting batteries. Hi, Greg. Getting batteries every 2 years is real expensive.
Yeah. I tell you what, they don't make batteries, cars, anything like they used to. Everything, the minute it's like past the warranty, it breaks.
I knew someone who worked for Honda Corporation, and he said it was so sad. But he said basically any car after like 1984 wasn't really that good, But I mean, if you're driving like a car from the 80s, it can't be that good anyway at this point.
Right.
But I've known people who, if their car, like the insides of their car was in good condition, like I mean, if you know people that work in the car industry, they'll just say if you can replace every single part, it's better than it's still cheaper than buying a new car.
So you have an electric car, Jane? She says she has not plugged her current car in yet this year. Hyundai runs like a dream.
Maybe she meant the heater.
Oh.
Didn't plug in her heater thing. Hi, bye. Sorry, Jessica.
Bye, Jessica.
I Spy Queen. Hello, how are you?
Hello. I Spy Queen. How are you this morning?
I'm checking the comments really quick.
I'm going to make you blue. All right.
I couldn't tell that. Everybody's
well, I can, you know how I tell? From my phone. I have to, otherwise I can't. Oh, she said it's gas. It's the heater that she plugs in. You were right. You're always right, Suzy.
Yeah, always. 100% of the time. You can't go wrong.
Jennifer said she had a Hyundai. She misses
Does
driving.
anybody have problems with flashing lights? I'm asking. Because I like the English a little bit, but
I don't have any lights.
That's too much. I'll do like alternative.
Anitra, is that Anitra I Spy?
Everybody has names that are different from. Who is it? The vintage mom's MKT. Mom knows. I don't remember. What's crashed in the driveway? Her Hyundai?
Huh?
What's that?
Oh, Jennifer's Hyundai. She said she missed it. So that must be what she's okay. She said that's her.
I'm going to try to sit y'all down.
So Anitra is I Spy. You're going to have to come on 3 times for Suzy to remember your name.
Or more. It could take 5. I'm very generous with my...
It may take 5.
It might take 5.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for something to hold. I want to tell you, I had this on the charger during our show, but I want to put it on like an art easel, and it doesn't have an area. The charger cord is usually on the bottom, so I need to brace this on 2 little things that would be level, kind of like 2 Jenga bricks from like the Dollar Tree store.
Your little blinky thing is cute.
My blinky.
Your lights or whatever.
Thanks. So anyway, it's just right now balancing on 1 harmonica. So any little knock, it's gonna fall.
Right.
This is
Jeffrey. I
knock
it. Just don't let Norton knock it down.
He will. He's outside right now when he comes in, and then he'll be like crying for something else, and I won't know what he means. He's been very vocal lately.
Put your hair down.
I'm.
You have to take a shot.
It's wet. No, it's wet. It doesn't count if it's wet.
Everybody has to take a shot. Jennifer.
It's wet.
I mean, listen to me, Jennifer. Suzy touched her hair.
Yeah, but it's wet. I'm allowed to touch it. when it's dry, I touch it too much. That's what it
Yeah, Jane, she always has makeshift phone stands, some kind of stack of books, or, you know, it's always something.
I have a stand for I had it for my iPad mini, but when I replaced it, I bought the cheapest one they had and it's way too big to fit. So I'm not another stand. If anybody has a spare one and they want to get rid of it, let me know.
Well, Merry Christmas to you too, Jeffrey.
And same to you.
Right, our thumbprint will be Suzy twisting her hair.
I was looking for a barrette and all I can find is a twist
Well,
tie.
guess who is here?
What?
Scarlett.
TG.
How are you, Scarlett? Making some cheese toasties because I could use one.
I want to.
Precious says, Merry Christmas, everybody. Can't see her eyes. She's due for, oh my God, she's so tired. She's due for a haircut.
She's cute. Can she see that really?
Yeah. Well, she can see out of one eye. One eye, she's blind.
She's like, text me. Well, you know, I could give you my email and then I'll text you.
Oh my goodness. So, y'all, I went shopping yesterday and bought a whole bunch of Christmas brooches and ornaments. The almond Monet. Yeah, with the chili cheese. Ew, I don't like chili cheese. No.
I like aged cheese.
Right.
I like it. I'm, give me some good American cheese. Not the ones in the cellophane, the one they cut at the deli.
I know, right.
That's good.
From the deli. Yeah.
Okay, here's the second shot, everybody. My hair's wet. I took a shower.
Get your hands out. I can hear my mom going, get your hands out your hair, Suzy.
You're allowed to touch it when it's wet, so it kind of goes into place. I keep saying that. If I don't touch it, it'll lay flat against my head.
Right. All right. She says she'll make us the normal cheese then. Yeah, I don't like chili cheese.
Sponsored by. Where's yours? Okay, thanks.
That's my extra one.
I have something to discuss that I wanted to have a treat, and I bought a box from American Thrift Supply Company, whatever. Do not ever waste 1 penny on their stuff. It is 2 thumbs down. If I could put every finger down.
Wait, what you buy?
I bought a jewelry.
Oh, yes.
I bought a 5-pounder of jewelry from them, and they said it would be there might be something broken, there might be something craftable. They're not guaranteeing. And they said, resale, but they believe that they have like a value of like $35 or whatever. It should be more. This value, it would be like $5 spending on the only good things were from Claire's. And they were so chintzy. It was like, basically they gave me a perfume soaked box of plastic beads and rusty metal. And I tried to tell them their standards and they should make an exception and refund this. And they just wrote twice. No, they're not refunding it. Yeah. I'm so livid that, give me some glass beads that are broken. Give me some stone beads that are broken. Even if it's broken, give me something interesting. It was all total caca. And I don't care. They said if you open it on the air, they'll give you 10% off your next box. I want them to give me 10% extra in a refund because I had to smell that crappy perfume that was all over it. Oh my gosh. Some people get good ones. Why do I always get the crap? This was just so bad. It was. There was the first thing I pulled out was like this crochet that was coming apart, by the way, with these big freaking ball pearls on it. It was like, it looked like they would be too big as ornaments. It had to be a joke. But to even include it, because it was so smelly of perfume, to me is like, I don't know who packed that box. But a lot of, I mean, right off the bat, I think 4 pounds of it should have been trashed and not even sent to any human. I mean, it was very sad. Sorry, I'm going on and on.
I'm sorry. I'm listening.
You get one good one, free crap. I mean, I wouldn't keep buying 100. It's not, it can't be worth it. I watched another girl last night opening a box that she said she got from Goodwill Blue Box. And I mean, I'm not going to say the things were my taste, but they were intact, usable. She had one beautiful sterling silver bracelet. That's not always the case, that she put on right away. And I mean, even the wraparound bracelets were like at least kind of, it's not my taste. It's not something I feel would sell, but the beads on it look nice. So it was just, she had a lot of things that even if they weren't great, they were good. And she got resellable stuff. And she said, I mean, there was only a few things she was tossing in her, what does she call it? Her junk box or her recycle box or her craft box.
Yeah, Jane says it's like one good one for every 100 crappy
Well,
ones.
then they should really go out of business because that is not cool. I mean, there was literally, the only pound that wasn't broken was rusty, was crap jewelry from Claire's. It looked like bubble gum machine. They sent like bubble gum machine rings that were not only the finish off, they were like rusted. I mean, it was like a health hazard. These people should be.
That's not good.
Rusty things they were sending to me.
Wow. That's pretty shitty when, you
yeah, I mean,
and it comes back.
I mean, I could see if they put in like half of it as good stuff and the other half as broken good stuff. But anything that's really bad should be thrown in the garbage, especially if it's stinky, rusty, and smelly. And the really, really, really plastic stuff, don't just sell it to us. It's garbage. Nobody wants that.
Right.
Nobody wants I didn't get any of this in particular, but remember when we say of the Mardi Gras beads, nobody wants your Mardi Gras beads used. Nobody wants broken pony bead necklaces. And people really, something where the finishes.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of that stuff you had wasn't even craftable.
No, it wasn't. I mean, but like there were some necklaces that would have been a statement necklace, and the stones are off some. I mean, the only way to craft that is if you do like Picasso kind of art, and you're just jamming pieces of jewelry haphazardly on a canvas because you can't make other jewelry out of it.
Greg says maybe Jennifer can fix it. She's good with all jewelry.
Well, she would have a challenge. It was sad.
Yeah, that is sad. I mean, that big box I had bought from Goodwill was crappy.
I'm saying I would really be embarrassed to like repackage it and ask for more than $5, and then for like the stuff that was good, and then like maybe another. I wouldn't even want to send half of it for like.
These are cute.
Those are cute. Those are beautiful.
I ended up with a lot of sleighs.
You know what I do like? That you got gift boxes that are actually snazzy with it. That's nice.
Yeah, they're really nice.
I mean, you wouldn't be embarrassed to give that.
I got a lot of Monet yesterday. So.
Well, basically, I got a lot of nothing this week. So I made in one of my, it was probably a Goodwill haul. Probably. I got a bunch of bracelets, and I don't really like bracelets, but I
said you can do halo for her.
Let me tell you this. So one of the bracelets they sent me was a Dior beauty bracelet, which was part of a set of like, it was this bracelet from Dior and some perfume. So I did sell that. You know what? If I knew that occurred, like if there was an antique mall near me that would do that. I'm going to tell you, I found a little secondhand store, and he calls himself a thrift shop, and he sells like glassware, just a little bit of clothes, not too much. And then he had a lot of jewelry. Well, if you could go with your like $40 of spending money like I did and just pick out nice things, I would have gotten a lot nicer of a selection of stuff. I'll just tell you that. Even if I got 5 things or 6 things, they would have been nice things. So
Right.
I would have been happy.
Almost here. Hey, Mom.
I should ask him if he would do like a bulk kind of buy.
Who's that?
You know, the guy who has the thrift shop. Maybe he would.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know, if I just bought like a certain amount at one time, you know, I mean, you know, he thinks like somebody's buying one pair of earrings, he'll say they're $8. If you buy two, all of a sudden they're like $4. So I bet if I
Right.
bought like 3, then it become like 2. At some
Yeah,
point,
ask him to do a bulk thing or like a bag or a box or something for you. See what he
yeah,
comes
he
up
was
with.
actually willing to make it like more reasonable as
Right.
a purchase.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, Mara. That's what Jane says. She agrees. You should ask. It doesn't hurt to ask.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, you know how it is when when you resell stuff. There's some weeks where you think, oh, I'll just sit on this till it sells, and then there's other things. It's like, please just let me get $5 for it, and
Right.
I have
Exactly.
money back, and I'll be happy. And or you have bills, and you know you need some more money one week, and you're willing to take a loss.
Right. Yeah, Anitra says it doesn't hurt to ask. Tell him I got $40. What can you give me with it? That's what you should do. That way he won't upcharge it more.
Yeah, but
Hey, Mara. I can't remember if I told you hello. I'm sorry.
I think you did.
Oh.
I remember you saying it. I hope everybody's doing well. Now,
Yes.
it is Hanukkah. It is Christmas time, because when do you start? Like Saturday night for Sunday? I mean,
Saturday is Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve in various times of the year, we would go out to this. There's this little Italian restaurant that they put the fireplace on and they put up Christmas lights,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just, but people kind of have like family reunions that night, and it's kind of fancy at that point. I mean, people dress up. They dress up in their like red velvet dresses for the kids,
Okay.
and the women will be putting on like sparkly
Right.
earrings. But it's not like a super fancy place.
Yeah. Well, here on Christmas Eve, everybody goes out to the bonfires. So.
The bonfire.
Yeah. So.
There's a neighborhood, and there's a certain name for what they're doing. Luminaries or something. They put like these like little lanterns in white paper bags all around the street in the front of their property, and sometimes up their driveways. It's so pretty, and it's only on Christmas Eve. I love to see that. I love to drive by. And one year it was snowing, and they had the luminaries out. So pretty. That's a nice thing to do. Wow.
Mara said, I said hello, but you didn't.
Hello, Mara. Welcome to our show. Sit down and get a nice beverage and put your feet up.
Yes, Mara. Johnny is having the dawn auction soon. I think it's on January 6th.
Dawn might have another dawn auction right here on her station. Or
let's see what else I got in this box. I put a lot of these in my booth. Oh,
if anybody needs a Monet ornament or pin, Dawn just bought a whole bunch of them.
Now this one, it says
They're
Monet
pretty.
on this little tag. On the back of it, it says 2021. However, you can take that off and put a new ribbon on it. Use it. But so a lot of the ornaments had 21 on them.
That's why they were so cheap. Or I should say more reason. You're clearing it out.
You want to come say hello?
Is that who you were saying hey Bella Belly?
Hello.
My dog, no matter, I thought my yard was frozen and my dog was full of mud. No, come back. Ooh. I wanted to put up the barricade so that the dirty dogs don't go on my bed.
Mara said it was warm hot chocolate with marshmallows. So I don't have any food in here. She's sniffing because she thinks I have food. Say hello to everybody. Say hello. Say hello. Tell them hello. Hello. She can't see either. They need to go to the groomers. But I missed my appointment. She never wants to come in here. I don't know why she's coming here today. Usually she never does. What are you looking for, Bella? Stop. My OneDrive just popped up and said, look back at your memories. Not right now. Now I'm going to sweat, Bella, because you're so big.
Bella, Bella, Bella. She's like, Mommy, don't call me big on TV. That's not bad.
Oh, my goodness. I think she's still growing, and she's like about 3. But she's getting heavier and taller.
Did my dog eat my harmonica? Where's my harmonica?
Are you going to serenade us for Christmas?
No, but I have 2 harmonicas holding up my thing every week, and one is missing. And I've been coming downstairs and seeing Norton chewing on stuff. Now, I don't think he ate a whole.
Well, he might have ate your harmonica. Ouch. No.
And then
so, what is our reseller topic today? Besides your crappy box.
It was a crappy box from America's Thrift Supply, evil company, which sells crap for good money, and that's sad. And they should go out of business or refund people if they need to, because it was terrible. It was terrible. And they say influencers get 10% of the next box. They could take that 10% and shove it. Sorry.
Right. Bye, Anitra. Thanks for stopping by. You have a Merry Christmas too.
I'm the evil elf who says shove it.
Evil elf. Right. Her harmonica phone stand is missing.
Only half of it. One of the harmonicas.
Mama says, hello, my babies.
Hi. 1 in C and 1 in G. I hope I have my G left. I like my G better than my C. C is like more common. I have a G.
This is about the extent of my decorations.
Ah, man, my
LSU Santa.
I have my D.
That's about it.
I had a C.
This is my decoration.
That's it?
Santa.
Wait. You have plenty of stuff that's Monet. Don't lie.
I know, but... Oh, wait. I have another Santa. I'm just going to have to put my little Santas out. It's a bell. I'll have to put my little Santas
Isabel?
out. There's no tree. Isabel? It's a bell. It's a bell.
Isabel's name, like your dog. All right. Now I'm using...
I guess I should tell the truth why I don't have a Christmas tree. Because we're still repairing from Ida, and my son's room is not complete yet. So there's a bed in my living room, like a mattress and a box spring in my living room. So I have no room for a tree. So
who's saying goodbye? I Spike Queen.
Anitra left.
All right. Yeah. That's
I guess. Well, Garrett started his vacation, so he'll start tearing the sheetrock out of Sean's room, and we'll hang it, and then he can have his room back.
Okay, I'm going to tell you a story now. Tony fixed our back window, which was made of... reseller would do an inch. If you break a window, you would use Amazon Vicks to repair it. That's what I did. Anyway, so I asked him to help me do some stuff around the house, and he decided to put an actual piece of glass in the window. But during the process, he put a standard, and now we think he needs to go.
Ouch!
That's not really. I'm sorry for chuckling, but he thinks it's good.
It's nice not seeing that padded flat rate envelope there.
He said that he thought that the insulating value of the Amazon bags was equal to the glass, but I feel like it's less drafty. Then I looked up actual mathematics, and the insulating properties of paper minus 3.5, and glass is 1 on the positive side. So I netted a little bit of this.
Go. Go see Sean. Go. Go. Grab her, Sean. I'm sorry. Trying to get rid of the dog.
Bad, right?
Trying to get rid of the noisy dog. Go. Go.
Part of the reason I didn't put anything up is because I'm a slob and I have stuff. I have like a dog cage in the area where I usually put the tree, and then there's stuff on the dog cage that I just didn't put away anywhere because it's like old mail and like actually a dog coat is there. So if I threw all that stuff in a box, I could put the tree on the dog cage.
Right.
It'll be very festive to have. I feel like it's putting a flag in front of a condemned building at this point. Isn't that sad? Because I was so embarrassed that I had, like, since Ida, and the siding on my house just got fixed recently, and it looks so much better. And the window was my fault.
Okay.
But, the outside looked terrible. Now, I don't think I'm ever going to repair my screen door. I don't mean repair. I replace it. I think I'll just pull it off and have an opening.
Yeah. Myra said she had roof damage from Nicole. Florida living, right? Here too is crazy. I mean, my soffit and fascia, whatever you call it, is not finished. And my guy took my money and he hasn't been back lately. So I'm fixing to go hunt him down.
There's a lot of storm damage in every part of the United States, unfortunately. I mean, I know like you guys get a brunt of the hurricanes, but we've been having a very extreme weather for some strange reason. That's not even like they'll say, "Oh, we just had the storm of the century." And I'm like, since I've lived in New Jersey, there have been like 10 storms of the century. It seems like it's every 2 years. So, oh, it's cute, but it's sad.
Yeah,
it's cute that you use that little thing.
Right. It's nice though. Those are nice trees. My mom and I used to make them.
I have a friend who every year she puts up her Charlie Brown Christmas tree, which is so funny. It looks like this one little sprig. And she sometimes hangs a different ornament off of it. But it's funny to me.
I know. I had a little package of those bottle brush trees. I figured I might scatter those around the house. I can't believe I don't have a tree.
Just hang some. Do you have a place to put stockings and like lights on top of that? Like I put that on my mantle if I want.
I don't even have the oomph to want to do that. I mean,
I don't even want it.
I'm gonna bake today. Maybe that'll get me in the mood. I have to go to the shop and pack some glasses that I sold. Hey Cheryl, and then I'm gonna do my Christmas baking, and hopefully that'll get me in the mood. I hope. So everybody's asking for my soft ginger cookies. It has like an orange icing on it, so they all want that. So I guess I'll make that.
That's nice. I would like for Tony to do some of his goodie baking, but he's not gonna with a bum finger. And when I say bum, like meaning bad, I don't really mean anything by it, but he thinks it sounds like I grew up in a gangster movie in the 50s or something.
I haven't clean it good and put some antibiotic on it at least.
He was soaking it, which I don't know if you should do that, but what's that stuff, the betadine looking stuff? I don't know. He had it like soaking in that, and then he said, "Can I have some peroxide?" And I said, "You're only supposed to do peroxide like once, and then you're supposed to like leave."
I mean, because that stuff can kill off good tissue too.
That's what he's just why, and it's very, even if it doesn't kill your tissue, it's taking away the germs that help knit it together. So I mean sometimes there's good,
but not like soak it in it. I wouldn't soak it in it.
They're saying, I think he's like, his remedies are like from the 40s, and he never like updated his internal data about.
Well, like I was telling you, back in the day when I first started nursing, they would like decubitus ulcers. They would pack it with betadine and sugar. I mean, that's old school. Yeah.
Well, I actually did some wound care on a decubiti, and well, for the most part, it was like a saline rinse packed in with then gauze. But after a while, we started using that sulfur nitrate. That worked pretty well. That worked well. And like you're supposed to get vitamin C internally.
Right. Cheryl says she's about to do some bacon.
That's nice. Yeah, and we're talking about Tequila. Isn't that wonderful?
I know, huh? Oh
Fun
yeah, I
stuff.
guess we better change the subject.
Yeah, let's change the subject to baking. What's your favorite cookies? It's top 3. What?
Mine,
Yeah.
my sugar cookies that I bake, the ginger cookies, and I don't know. The third one's kind of up in the air. I like a bunch of different kinds. So I'll just say the two I bake, and then maybe I don't know. The third one's kind of up in the air.
Yeah, I guess I have different favorites at different times. I I like my favorite is kind of like a crispy, sort of chewy crispy, and if it had like a little bit of crunch at the edge, and then chocolate, like Queen's and Slice cookies. Love those. But Tony makes a really good oatmeal raisin. I
Mm,
enjoy.
yes,
I
Tony's
enjoy.
oatmeal were good.
Not raisin. Did I say raisin? It's cranberry. I hate raisins. I enjoy a like a regular Toll House cookie, just a regular one, but made from scratch, not from a package. I mean, it could be the break and bake. That's fine too. I just mean I don't like if I had a choice of a Chips Ahoy or a homemade Toll House. I'm gonna take a chocolate chip cookie.
Well, let's see. Jane said her husband made some gingerbread cupcakes with cream cheese icing. That sounds good, Jane. Anybody's got favorites?
Oh, gingerbread cupcakes. There's the kind of pastry I like that's made with cream cheese and filled with either chocolate or with jam, and those are good. And there's a Polish pastry I kind of like that
Oh, wait,
has.
they're giving Tony some advice here. Jane says go find some Mercurochrome. Oh, I remember that stuff from the
I
50s.
I feel like that's what he was trying to replicate yesterday.
And wait, G said get some Palmolive dish soap like Madge and soak it.
we're like I said, I don't know if we are or he is going to the emergent care place, which he calls the doctor, and they'll
Oh,
probably
getting
just
back to cookies.
let's go back to the cookies. Homemade. Maybe he should just bake some cookies and make like a poultice of the dough.
Jane
like
says homemade over store any day. Yes.
right. Okay,
Cheryl says, wait, go ahead.
she's Caribbean. I was going to say there's one kind of store cookie that I do feel is good, and it's a few of the Pepperidge Farm line cookies. To me, taste like bakery cookies. They're good.
What's those cookies? I don't even want to
Cassava
try to say it because I'm gonna
cone
say it wrong.
and some coconut bread. See, now I don't know that cassava is a sweet. I think it's just. Is it like the cassava jam? Because I've had cassava cheesecake kind of buns. I'm from the Bronx, and I'm also now live in Bound Brook, and there's a lot of Caribbean food down various aisles in our stores.
Yeah. Donna says she likes sugar cookies and
Big cookies.
the Italian fig cookies. Oh yes, those are good. I might try to make some divinity tomorrow because the weather will be so cold, and it you can make them. It's a root vegetable, she said.
Cassava's a. What do you have? Okay, now when she says fig cookies, does she mean like fig names or
No,
what?
you know the Italian fig cake cookies that they make. Well, like
They
they
don't
make
make
them.
them in New Jersey. I'm gonna
Well,
guarantee.
they make them a lot at the St. Joseph Salters, and they're homemade. You use figs. I want to say dates. Donna, tell me if I'm wrong. Some orange in it. Um, some people put anise oil in it. I don't like that. So then it's not a flaky dough, but then you roll it in the dough and you slice it off and make it. And then some people put the anise oil in the icing. And then I don't like sprinkles, so I don't put sprinkles on mine when I make them.
But you're not going to use any soil.
So I don't know if I'll have time to make those this year.
And we used to call it anise. Is it like slightly licoricey? Is that
Yes, it's
like
very licoricey. Yes, and you use the oil, like you can get it at the pharmacy.
I bought almond paste for something and I don't even remember what it was. This is how bad and old I am. I am so old that I had bought an ingredient for a recipe and I forgot the recipe. I forgot what I
I
was
think
doing.
I have vanilla paste somewhere, and
What am
I've
I
never
supposed to
used
do?
it.
I forgot. I think I wanted to make those pinoli nut cookies, only I can't afford pinoli nuts. So I was going to put so like almonds on them instead. And the inside would be the same. So
Hmm.
that would be good. I like the way they taste.
Yeah, Donna said I was right with the ingredients. So,
Okay.
and I can remember the last time I made those. Garrett and I were dating, and he helped my mom roll them because I was falling asleep. So, and that's something. And he still married me. So, how about that?
I think my favorite recipes to make around the holidays are kind of like they're all the things we shouldn't have, like candy kind of stuff. Tony enjoys a good like full meal with mashed potatoes and gravy. Has to have gravy and has to have mashed potatoes. Then it's like a holiday for him. Uh,
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. It's Heather's birthday. I can't sing.
okay.
You can sing. You
We
sing.
we can sing together.
All right.
All right. Is she there or not?
Is Heather there, Donna? I'm
Heather.
sure she is because
If she
she's at
go,
home.
well, like tell her to come by so
Come
we can.
by. Tell her to come by the phone.
Uh,
You can't
warm
have a
up.
stiff neck.
La, 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 la.
Okay, she's there.
Hi, Heather.
Hey, Heather, happy birthday, baby.
Happy birthday. How's it going? So we're going to sing to you on the count
Yeah.
of
Oh,
one,
I sing
two,
terrible. 3.
three. Happy
Happy birthday.
birthday to you. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday to you.
to you. Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday, dear
dear
Heather.
Heather. Happy birthday
Happy birthday to you.
to you. And many more.
Love you, baby. Ah! She sang and she left. Now, how about that? Where'd she go? She probably hit the button to do something. Oh, and she's back. We sang so well, you ran away.
It's like, I can't take it. I can't
No,
take the
I'm
criticism.
sorry because I interrupted you for that. You were talking about Tony bacon something.
Did I?
I think that's what you were talking about. I'm so sorry.
I don't know. Oh, I was saying that he likes a meal like with mashed potatoes and gravy, and I prefer to make candy, or like I would prefer. I like if my meal could consist of like the appetizer would be cookies, and then we'd graduate to something like chewy pastry, and then for
Uh
dessert
huh.
I'd have some. I probably have to go throw up a little bit, but then I probably want candy. I get after that. It's like candy, cookies, pastries, and more candy. I'm good. That's a
All
good.
right. Cheryl
That's a.
says it's made with the pone is made with the pumpkin, cassava, pumpkin, coconut, milk, and sugar.
And is it cooked, baked, or is it just like a chewy
So is it like a
bark,
cream kind of thing that you make out of it that goes in the whatever you?
or is it a pie? Like
We just screwing up a whole
we
recipe.
don't know what it is at all. We're just making stuff. Like, what would you do with those ingredients? It's interesting. It's like what's that Japanese show where they have the chefs that they have like couple ingredients, make stuff with it, like.
I know, right? She said thank you. She loved it.
Okay, thanks. I hope
And she
she.
said bake it and it's chewy.
Mm, mm-hmm, mm-mm.
All right, Jennifer, are you? Where does she keep going? So, Jennifer, are you gonna bake? Are you just gonna have chocolate shakes. Hey, Darlene, how are you, honey?
I keep pressing leave when I want to press chat,
Oh, I
and
was gonna say, what is she doing?
I want to read the comments. And
Oh, Heather said thank
I
you. She loved it. Cheryl says you bake it and it's chewy. And Darlene came in.
hi, darling.
And I was, while you were going, I was asking Jennifer if she was making anything, any goodies for Christmas.
She's making a trip to Wawa to go get her milkshake.
I know, a chocolate shake. Is that, I bet you Jennifer and her kids have chocolate shakes on Christmas Eve around the tree instead of hot chocolate.
I think at this point, I'd probably just give my kids like $10 or $5, maybe $10, and say, go to like a dollar kind of store, like Dollar General, and say, go get your some treats and
Right.
I'm done.
I'm better, Darlene. Thanks. Jack says, shit, I forgot. I'm so sorry.
We used to be able to get like hi F for Zach Jack. Like,
Oh my goodness.
remember the days where you could have like you could go get dollar boxes of candy at CVS?
I know, huh? Not no more.
And then they had a whole
I went to buy. You know that
it's the little movie boxes, plus they had the stuff hanging on the wall for $1.
the Dollar General still has the movie boxes for $1.
Okay, that's good.
But I forgot what I was gonna say just now. Oh,
But they're smaller than they used to be, I bet.
the cherry sips, like the cordial cherries. Those used to be $1 a box. $1. Now they're like almost $3 a box or more.
It's like, you're saying cherry snips?
We call them cherry sips, but the cordial cherries.
Okay. So like, yeah, they used to have like a little square, like a little rectangular box. It was green, like, I don't know, the cordials. They used to have clear cordials with like cream on the inside, and then more solid ones. And then you said that they all turn kind of like liquidy after a while.
The longer I think they sit, but that brand, the CeeLo, I think it's CeeLo, theirs looks like just the liquidy. I don't like the solid ones on the inside.
Chella. We used to call them Chella cherries. But that might be
Jack wants to know how is it, Sunshine? He's talking to you.
You know, I could feel better for the most part, but if I ignore it, it's much better.
I'm good, Mike. I'm good.
I'm hanging in otherwise.
We're talking about what, Darlene and Mike, what kind of cookies do you make for Christmas?
Okay, that was it. Like, what's your three favorite?
Oh, your favorite. Yeah.
What was your favorite Christmas treats? But I started out asking.
I guess it doesn't have to be cookies.
For me,
any kind of treat.
For me, I could say like I love Mounds. I love M&M's with peanuts. And this year, I wanted to have some. For me, peppermint patties feel like Christmas.
Okay. My mom likes both of those, Mounds and peppermint patties. She's always buying that when she goes.
We would have fun together then.
Yes.
But who gets the M&Ms with the peanuts?
Yeah, I guess, I said I didn't have a favorite cookie, but my third thing would probably be a pie.
A pie. I'm always like, I like a good pie. I love when a pie is tart and sweet.
Wait, I'm going to mute myself a second.
So, like I would enjoy making my own apple pie and putting in basically mostly Granny Smiths and like one Honeycrisp or something, or Pink Lady, or some kind of cooking apple. But if it's not a little tart, I don't know. I like that kind of, like I like a lemon meringue pie because it's tart and it's sweet. Now I have to ask the chatters. What would they say? Homemade almond joys. Chocolate chip cookies.
I got to say something real quick.
I'm with you, Jolene. Okay.
Oh, Marie she brought my sister-in-law to the store for me today, so I didn't have to go. And now one lost the other one, and the other one lost the other one. So now I got to, my God.
Coordinate it not even being there.
Now it's...
Or do you have to send out a rescue party?
Yeah, I have to send out a rescue text because Yvette's in the store. Marie came back to get her. She left her card here, and now she can't. And now Yvette's looking for Marie. Oh my God.
Do you? I used to always make my own lemon. I used to have to buy it. I would buy the Jello brand lemon meringue filling, whatever it is unless it is just cookable pudding. But I think they had one specifically for pie filling, and it was so good back in the day. Or at least my family thought it was so good. And I can't believe I was like a little kid. They just like let me play with the. We only had a handheld mixer, so I would be whipping up the egg whites with that and following recipes. And we had a recipe book that was real hit or miss, and a lot of the recipes never came out. Or maybe it was because I tried to make bread a lot, and our yeast was probably so old that it didn't activate, and I just didn't realize. Now I would know. Because like when you can watch an entire video and they'll even show you this is when yeast is good and this is when yeast is bad. So it's helpful.
All of a sudden, I feel like I'm on top of the.
Well, I'm not sitting on 10 pillows today because that makes me feel really uncomfortable. So
My camera must have fell. Oh, Darlene says she likes homemade almond joy, chocolate chip cookies, and lemon meringue pie. That is my favorite too. Lemon meringue
now
pie.
I learned how to make homemade almond joys.
Not yet, Donna.
Because
sometimes when for a quick thing, instead of making lemon meringue pie from scratch, we use the Cook lemon pie filling.
Okay.
Which is really good, and we can't find it anywhere. So.
And would you put it in a like a graham cracker pie shell, so you don't have to
on a regular pie shell.
Oh, okay.
Yes, the lemon pie, the Jello lemon pie filling, but it's the one you have to cook. And it comes out like if you'd have made it kind of yourself. It's really good.
It is good. Yeah, I mean, I probably have the ingredients to make it from scratch. Probably.
I made that one time. Why is my thing? It keeps falling. My camera keeps falling.
You look like a giant.
Oh, don't laugh.
I do look like the elf, and you look like the big queen of Christmas. You'll shoot your eye out, kid. This is what I think of when I see the things coming forward. That scene in A Christmas Story where the elves are really throwing all the kids down the slide. And
right.
And I'm like, you'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Yeah. Aw. She said the last meringue pie she had was when her mom made it.
Aw.
Now you're going to have to pick up the tradition, Darlene. And you're going to have to start making them. You can send them my way.
Aww.
And so I'm sure Suzy will take one. I don't think they ship well.
I don't think they ship well, but it doesn't mean like
no. I'm going to go find some lemon pie filling so my sister can make me a pie. Then I won't have to make it.
Oh.
Isn't that a good idea?
Well, can you look up on the internet where it might be? And then just
Yeah, I'm going to check for you. Walmart here in La Plaza. Sometimes Winn-Dixie has it, but they're so expensive. So I don't know. Let me see. I'm going to make some fudge. I'm going to make chocolate peanut butter fudge, and I'm going to make peanut butter fudge, and I might make some divinity, and then I'm going to make the cookies. My sugar cookies, the ginger cookies, and maybe some chocolate chip. You having issues with that hat, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't know if it should be up or down.
Well, I think they want to fall down. I think that's how they're supposed to be. Down.
They want to.
Yeah, like that.
Maybe I could keep up like a symbol for like the symbol of love.
I think they're supposed to be down. Yeah, there you go. Like that. Oh, Donna said she looked all over and still can't find it.
Oh, wow.
Well, did you try Rouse's, Donna? I never went there. Sometimes they have stuff.
What's that store you like to go to a lot? And I say, oh, Big Lots or something. We don't.
Yeah. You know, I found this cake mix that I bought at Big Lots because I couldn't find it anywhere else. Macadamia nut and white chocolate. Oh, yes, Cheryl. That is a big favorite. Mm-hmm. Oh, she said she checked all of them. I like to go to Subway to get white chocolate macadamia nut cookies.
Oh, okay. Now, this was a sad time, but a nice memory. When my mom was usually getting her treatments, there was an Aubon pan that's to the hospital. And every day at a certain time, they would sell all the cookies at half price. And so I would buy like dozens and bring them up to the area and give them out to people. But their oatmeal was so good. They also had good chocolate chip, but just
I'm trying to think what else I'm gonna make. My fudge came out so good when my son came and his family and we went with them. So I'm gonna try to make some more fudge. Darlene, she checked. Well, we have Walmart, Winn-Dixie, Rouse's, Big Lots. Oh my God, Marie just sent me a text that she's not there. Let me do damage control. So Suzy, chat.
Okay. Now I make an easy fudge. I think the recipe is basically a can of condensed milk. You melt a bag of, I would recommend like Nestle or Ghirardelli chocolates, like the 12-ounce bag. You add a pinch of salt. Then after it's melted, you put in and combined, you add maybe it's a teaspoon of vanilla. And then you could put add-ins. If you don't want it, if you want it to be just plain chocolate, you just make it plain chocolate. But you could put in a lot of people like nuts in their fudge or the little marshmallows and nuts and make it like a rocky road. And it sets up pretty fast and it's easy. So easy. It's too easy. That's sad. It's just very, very, and it's good. So if you want to try it. Yeah, Cheryl, that Aubon pan, yum yum. Tony used to call it Al Bone Pain. And I'm like, Al, you want to go to Albo? There isn't one near here. I couldn't imagine. But we have a French pastry shop, which is very, very good and too expensive. So we only go there on special occasions. But I like French pastries. Hey, Glenn, how's it going? Dawn is, I don't know, she's probably coming back, but she was talking.
Hey, Glenn. Oh, well, Marie don't answer her phone. It goes straight to voicemail, which makes me freaking crazy. But she'll, tear you down if you don't answer your phone.
Does she know you're live on the air?
Yes, they know I'm live. I don't think they care.
Well.
So I just send her a text, answer your phone. She's like, she can't, she's not. I said, Amy Vet's going to be sitting by the pharmacy. She's not there. I can't find them.
I want you to add in the title that America's Thrift Supply mystery box of jewelry sucks. That's what I would add.
I'll add it.
And hashtag America's Thrift Supply. And then hashtag don't ever buy in your entire life. Don't give them the business. There's temptation. It's not worth it.
Right. I mean, if they make it look good and then it's crap when you buy it.
Deal with your customers in an appropriate manner. They say, well, we say if there's no guarantee of quality, but then they say if we will refund only if this does not comply with our standards of quality. You're back talking.
Well, then you know what that tells me is their standards of quality are pretty low.
Really? If they can,
and you shouldn't,
everything was like rusted out. The finish was off. You can't even crap. If you're crapping for if you're crafting for Halloween and you're trying to make it look like, I don't even know what to say. You're gonna place it in a cemetery or something. Then
hashtag Suzy got ripped off.
Yeah, I got ripped off like you wouldn't believe. I'm so mad at them. I mean, if they think that their good quality stuff is rusted Claire's, then they could jump in the lake. Sorry. They had to have something better than that. And then they sent me this stack of paper thin bangles. Like, come on. Okay. They were so thin. You could bend them with your mind. They were so thin.
Yeah, they're trying to suck and blow at the same time.
Really.
That is pretty sucky. Oh, there she is.
There she is. Who? Oh, she's getting another phone call. I'm going to go to the chat and try to read it without knocking myself off. But well, I will say that I've never tried any of their other boxes, and I was tempted. But now I'm like, yeah. They usually they were saying for like they had Converse boxes. They would send 10 pairs for like $35, which is really a good deal. And they were saying, they most likely just need to be cleaned. Well, I don't mind cleaning something, but I don't. If you have to sew every pair up, no, thanks. And their other stuff isn't even reasonable. Maybe. But I think they sell like for $750 something Harley Davidson. You might look out. I don't know. But anyway, I really didn't expect to necessarily make my money back, but I didn't expect.
Okay, they found each other. They're happily ever after. Oh my God.
And they had to call you to tell you that too. Wouldn't you just know?
She's like, oh, I found her. If you can't find any vet, she's always going to be by the clothes. Or the baby clothes or kids' clothes.
Oh, really?
Oh my God.
That's hard
okay,
to find.
What I miss?
I agree with that.
Huh?
One of my favorite resources, and I'll share it with everybody, is to go check on your rehome store, because it does depend on who's doing the pricing that day, but they're staffed by volunteers. So they don't have any skin in the game. They're just trying to, work for free, and they're nice. And then they started saying like, okay, this is our final price. We're not going to do let's make a deal. But, and I bought stuff that said 3 for $1 and they only had 2. And then they said, well, it's 2 for $1 then. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah. I went once to the rehome store and they didn't have, it was mostly like maybe stuff that builders would buy.
Are you sure you didn't go around like missed like a room or a corner? Because
no, the whole store was one big open section and it had one shelf with some glass on it, and it was crap.
They might just have had an off week or something, but
even
that was near where I got married.
Yeah.
At first I thought, oh, this is just tools, but they had a tool room and then they had glass in the front, but they had a whole side area that I didn't realize, and it was just shelves and shelves and shelves and shelves of glass. And they had another area that had like all like kitchenware and china and stoneware.
I didn't see anything like that. Unless I missed it.
I was surprised. The one has a lot of furniture, but this store had clothing. Not a lot, but they had it.
They had furniture, they had tile, they had roofing supplies, they had.
Well, that's helpful.
Like ceiling fans, stuff like that.
I mean, there's like a stack of doors, but the one thing about doors whoever created my front entranceway made it they made it like narrow and tall, super tall. I can't, it makes it hard. It almost is like, it would almost be cheaper to buy a standard door and then just hire a carpenter to fill in the holes. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
I don't know. But I've never gone back. I need to go back.
All cabinets are cool though.
Oh, okay.
The one upstate had a lot more. Well, it had a lot of furniture too. The one here has a lot of furniture. They sell a lot of it though. It's like I think there's a lot of regular people who go day after day after day just to see what they get in, and those people could really do well. But I know like also their prices are creeping up.
No, all of them are. It's terrible.
Yeah, they had a lamp there that they said was $200, and I thought, you know, I didn't look it up to see if it was some kind of famous lamp, but seriously, $200 at a
Uh-huh.
thrift is a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I mean, it had to have been, in my opinion. I mean, like that's the price you want to buy something, maybe like a pair of brand new lamps.
Well, maybe when Garrett and I go to Sam's, I'll go because it's down the street, opposite way, and maybe we can run there and see. Maybe he'll humor me and give me that for Christmas and take me there.
That would be a nice Christmas gift. I consider it a really nice gesture if my partner, who's my now husband, would take me to a thrift shop and like not do them one more. He could only complain once during the whole trip.
Uh-huh.
He goes, oh, I really hate going to these stores, and then be done with it. Get it out of your system.
Right.
And you know,
Hey, Anna. I hope you staying warm, honey.
I think I might have to wait till Valentine's Day or my birthday
Aw.
for him to take me.
No, Glenn, I'm not ready for the cold at all. Not ready. And y'all going to get it worse than I am, probably by a few degrees.
So tell me, what do you predict? I haven't been looking at the weather in here, but it's been freezing cold.
Well, we're supposed to get like 30-mile-an-hour winds-ish, which is going to bring down the wind chill. And, you know, the bad thing, it's not the cold, but it's that so many people are not prepared for that kind of cold here. And then you have all the homeless people on the street that those people are going to die. You know,
shelters.
I'm hoping that they're going to open shelters for them.
They do. They have to. I mean,
you know, but
I can't just let a whole city of people like who are not fortunate die.
I mean, we have a whole city that lives under the bridge, pretty much. In New Orleans, they live under the interstate, and it's sad.
Well, I hope people who have like spare sweaters.
Oh, Cheryl said it just started snowing there.
It looks like snow here. Where is Cheryl? I'm in New Jersey. Where's Cheryl?
Oh, and Anna, I know on Victoria's channel, she says she doesn't have heating oil and she can't really afford it right now. So I don't know how cold it is there, Cheryl, but you need to layer, honey. I mean, Anna, you need to layer.
Oh. Yeah, I would call that 211 number, and I would also call Easter Seals. And if you have a local chapter and any just like HEAP here, there are charities that will help, like for people who are really at that point. And then there's sometimes even the oil companies themselves will give you a like payment plan so that you know they'll make a delivery so you don't freeze and your pipes freeze, and especially if you have children, they can't let you freeze with kids. It's just not
right.
Not gonna work out.
Well, I'll be praying that somebody get you some help and y'all stay warm, honey.
Yeah, I hope you're warm.
So where are you, Cheryl? That it just started snowing.
But let me also tell you the things that some people for like, so if you have if you can afford one of those dollar candles that are in glass, or even like little, even tea lights, you could poke a hole at the top of a can and you could put the can over the tea light and that'll warm up, and then you could like touch, make sure it's not too hot. But like, I know like in car situations, they were saying back in the day, Maxwell House coffee came in cans, and you could like punch a hole, put a candle in it, like even a plumber candle, because they're kind of sturdy, and hold it under like a coat, and it'll make you feel really warm.
Yeah. You know what I was watching on TikTok one day? This guy was making a heating thing out of clay pots that you could put inside. That was around the time when Texas froze over.
That would work as
Cheryl says she's from Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania is really big. I would like to move to the eastern part of Pennsylvania, if I can. It's so much cheaper to live in New Jersey. But it doesn't look good. Everybody, all the houses that have nice basements have bars. And I think it's like really, I'm wondering, why does everybody have their own bar in Pennsylvania?
Why does everybody have what?
Their own bar. There's a, like, okay, if you go to the area of Pennsylvania near Bushkill Falls, every house has a hot tub. But if you go by like Lehigh Valley, every house has a finished basement part of it, and all the finished parts have bars and wet bars.
What? Say that again.
Like a place where you drink alcohol, a bar.
Oh, a bar.
Yeah.
Your accent was kicking in. I couldn't understand what you were saying.
A wet bar meaning that like they have a faucet there ready so you can
Right,
like,
yeah.
Like I don't know. Right. That candle, which I don't even have that in my car, but yeah, if you have like a Mylar blanket and a candle and like a can, you can keep yourself alive for sure.
Cheryl said she never noticed that.
I've been looking at real estate ads recently, and we're looking to have a finished or a partially, I want to say a partially not creepy basement. We want a usable basement, and if possible, like have there be lots of daylight on one side. So maybe if it's even if it's on slight incline, it would be nice. But a lot of the basements are fantastic in Pennsylvania. They're really nice. So people must spend a lot of time underground. One of them had a beautiful pellet stove, and it had a game area and a bar. And I was thinking, and it looked so beautifully decorated that I was like, I would spend all my time underground.
Our basement would be a swimming pool.
Well,
that's why we don't have any.
I think some of the basements around here might actually have swimming. No, one of the houses around some of the houses around the corner from me were pretty swanky, and one has a pool in the house, like inside the house, like actual swimming. And I'm thinking, who could afford that? I could barely imagine paying extra real estate tax for an in-ground pool. Anyway.
Wow.
But they're having it not only in-ground, in the house, covered. Wow. Mm-hmm. You gotta like swimming for that. I'm okay. And a lot of the hot tubs. One house that I looked at I looked at it on Zillow, had 2 hot tubs. I'm like, how many do you need? You have the outside, you got the inside. Oh, and then the regular tub was jetted. I'm like, is this like one of these Pineapple Society people? Like, why do you need so many hot tubs going at the same time?
Yeah. She says she doesn't have a basement. She loves PA, but want to move to Georgia. The running from extreme weather. Yeah. I understand that.
I have relatives in Georgia, and they were laughing that they moved to Georgia, and then as soon as they moved to Georgia, there's an ice storm. Everybody's like freaking out. They don't know how to drive, and you have to wear coats. But when they come up to visit me, they always come in the summer, and they rub it in, and they're saying, "You guys are hotter than us." And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, wow. Man. But anyway. Well, I enjoy a good. I don't happen to have an air conditioned car right now, but if I do have air conditioning in the house, and for me, that is like the bare minimum would be. Yeah. Like I want a nice climate controlled house. I don't want to have to feel hot and sweaty in my own house. I've been through that. My whole childhood, we didn't have air conditioning in my room, and I was always hot and sweating in the summer. Horrible. We had an air conditioner in the living room. I used to sleep on the couch.
She's still texting me. Can you believe that?
Tell her I will not. No, it's not going to work.
I'm just ignoring them. They'll figure it out. I hope.
It's like, I am live. Talk to me later.
My children have no boundaries. I hate to say it. They have no boundaries.
Well, that's okay. It's not okay, but it's okay.
So I have to say, I had to cancel 2 orders within 2 weeks because I couldn't find them. Or was it 3? I don't know. One guy, I sent him an alternative and I refunded him. So I haven't heard from him. He's from Louisiana, so he had to have gotten it. But do you know when you refund, like I shipped it and then I refunded it. So all my tracking goes to crap. I can't see they removed the tracking.
Oh.
So I hope I hear from. I mean, I've sent him 2 emails, maybe 3, and then I put a note when I refunded him. So I don't know. We'll
Oh,
see.
because he's gonna say I
Maybe
got the
find
wrong
stuff.
thing. If you didn't read the email that you couldn't find it, he's gonna think, "What the heck? Why are you sending me that?"
Well, I told him. I said I couldn't find it, but I'm sending
Did
you
he
these.
reply?
No.
So then that's the problem.
Well, I sent him 2 emails giving him options that I can cancel. I'd give him something up to $30 in my store for a replacement. Or I can send him the CDs. It was a pack of 100, open pack of 100. But the one he ordered was 10, a pack of 10. So he's, getting more. Of course, they're not as long of a CD, but I don't know. I hope it doesn't turn into a big fiasco.
Come here, baby. I hope so too. Come here.
Uh-oh. Who's joining us? Is it Norton or is it... It's Norton. Norton.
Norton.
He's going to give you licks. Yep. Oh, I love you, Mommy.
He's going to eat my makeup.
He's going to wash your face for you.
Okay, boy.
See, who needs makeup remover when you got Norton?
He's so handsome. Licky Ricardo. He's so sweet. He's very when he's awake though. He broke one of my favorite little trinket dishes yesterday, and he chewed on new old stock of earrings that I was gonna list. So he's not that good. He's pretty bad. He eats stuff he shouldn't eat. He's so bad. Such a bad dog.
He just can't help it. He likes to chew.
He's a bad doggy. Yeah, he does. But I don't know. I feel bad. I want him to reimburse me, but it's not going to happen.
Well, he'll just hang around, Mom. I'll poop it out for you.
He's really he's very photogenic. If he had a modeling career, it'd be cool. I forgive him for eating my stuff. Well, if you want to talk payback, Roxy, when she was living with Trixie, they dug and ate the foam of a pillow top Sealy Posturepedic mattress, and it was over $1,000. And so those dogs cost me a lot of money. I mean, well, they didn't really cost me a lot of money because I didn't replace it, but I no longer have that bed.
Right.
But
yeah, they can get into some mischief and destroy some stuff, I tell you.
And I was worried. I was fearful that dog would get, I don't know what they call it when you get jammed up, but they could get so jammed up they need an operation. That would have been
bad. I know. I love to watch Dr. Pole.
Who's Dr. Pole? Is he on
the little? He's a little old man. He's a vet. I forget where. Anyway, he goes to farms and different things, and he has a big. He does small animals, large animals. But anyway, and they pulled out I want to say 3 socks out of a dog. I mean, that dog was sick, and 3 socks.
I don't know.
Oh, my husband's back. I hear him hammering outside.
I think that this dog has eaten earrings, and I know I caught him while he was chewing on Tony's wedding ring. So I wouldn't put
earrings could be bad if they have the little pointy.
He's eaten quite a few pencils, and I only can find half of the pencil. I mean, so where did it go? He had to eat it. And What else has he eaten? He's eaten emery boards and he's eaten lots of paper towels. And I've seen the paper towels come out the other end, so I know that.
Yeah, Precious likes paper. Bella will eat anything. She likes to counter surf, so we can't leave anything on the counter where Bella can get it, especially butter. She loves butter.
Well, I love butter, but um,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna. Well, my other dog, my first dog, Trixie, she's my ex was making a ham and cheese sandwich, and she swiped the cheese after he like opened up the deli
Uh-huh.
things on the counter, and then he turned to get the bread, and he was putting it in the oven to toast it, and then he turns around, there's only ham, and he's like, "What happened?" And then she not only took it, she ran away into the other room, and just, was like,
Right. Oh yeah, they eat really fast when they want to. I tell
"Oh
you.
boy." She jumped on his plate when she was a puppy and grabbed like a hot waffle fry. like it had to hurt. Had to hurt. It was bad.
Oh yeah, Jane, that could be owie. The icicles.
Oh, you mean I hope it's a fake one. The real ones would melt.
So yeah, they have those little icicles that you put on the tree. I think that's what she's talking about.
Yeah, well,
Those little silver icicles.
I never put that on my. I don't know that the dogs ever messed with the trees that we've had, but for the
I
most
never did.
they're young. I'll put them. I got like a 3 or 4 footer that you could put on a table, which is a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and so they don't go to it instead of putting one from floor to ceiling.
Right.
Oh wow!
The plastic shiny ones and strings. Yes, I used to
I'm
put that
worried.
on my tree all the time.
I'm worried that Norton would think. I don't think he's ever been close to ornaments. I don't remember what we did last year.
Did y'all put a tree up last year?
I don't remember. I don't remember at all.
I
You
don't
know,
usually. They don't bother. Now Bella
we
will
had
go and
fun.
sniff, and when she sniffs, her nose knocks down.
We must have had. If we did it, it was like that little tiny one up on the
Mm-hmm.
table. Tiny, you know, relatively speaking.
Oh, she said they aren't sold much anymore. I never really look because I haven't been putting them on. I'll put candy canes on the tree, but
I we just use ornaments and lights. But some of my ornaments I really care for. They're like felted animals. I love
uh-huh.
felted animal ornaments. Love them. And if they ate them, I would be pretty sad. So
Aw, yeah.
that would make me upset.
Susie, you ready to wrap up, honey? I gotta go
Okay,
mail my package.
sure.
And
Well, let's wish
Merry
everybody.
Christmas.
Okay, if you celebrate
Yes.
Hanukkah, which I doubt, Happy Hanukkah. And if you're going to celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. And I don't know what other holidays are at this point, but
Well,
enjoy.
we'll see everybody before New Year's. So, but
Yeah.
Merry Christmas to you and your families. I hope everybody has a safe and blessed holiday. And we will see you guys next week. And y'all can tell us what every. Oh, wait. Cheryl says her cat eats skinny ribbons. So I
Oh,
always have to be careful. No more tinsel. He eats that too. Oh,
oh, you got to be careful.
all right. So Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Glenn, stay
Take care.
warm, honey.
Oh, yes.
Everybody stay warm, but Glenn, you stay warm too because y'all going to be cold. All right. Bye, y'all.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye. And you got to hit 2 buttons.